You are now listening to KMRO FM, Kamurocho Radio. I am your host, Argyle, and with me as always is the inimitable Jordan. I don't think that's a word that I just said.
I think you've made up a word, but that's okay. We'll roll with it. Welcome back, everybody, to Kamurocho Radio, the world's number one Yakuza podcast about Yakuza, the series of video games created by Sega. We're talking about Yakuza 2.
I think I meant inimitable. But we're going to go on anyways. We're not going to do that a fourth time.
You went for a word and then just added a bunch of syllables, and I respect that of you.
It's fine. It's fine. Whatever it is,
and
you're not that.
And my co-host, the Himendamahanahamable Argyle.
Yes, the invincible Jordan.
So nothing has really been going on for either of us besides Monster Hunter. We've been playing some Monster Hunter together.
Yeah, we have done some. We haven't played Monster Hunter together in a while. Like we were both Hunter rank 2 when we did that. We need to do some more.
We really do. I've been playing Hunting Horn. You've been playing with the hammer a lot.
Yeah, I've been playing with the hammer a lot. I've branched out into two new. Well, I mean, I was already trying a switch axe, but I decided to also branch out into dual blades. So I've been having fun with that. I actually just completely obliterated a Rathian with them last night. It was pretty fun.
Ooh, fuck yes. I just picked up Insect Glaive again, which was one of my world mainstays, and I really like it, but I just always feel like I just want to try something new. But sometimes
your
it's
helicopter
nice to return
cosplay,
my helicopter blades, my silly, funny 2002 Rafflecopter of a weapon. Just really loving to shred those beasts apart.
Attack helicopter invades peaceful skeleton dimension.
Yeah,
just doing that video.
Unfortunately, Monster Hunter is filled with so many good choices that every time I pick one of my go-tos, I'm like, should I pick up something new? I'm thinking about trying Longsword, but it never really clicks for me. But maybe one day it will. Yakuza though.
Yakuza.
Chapter 6 of Yakuza 2.
Kind of a short one.
Very short one.
Very short one.
But we've compensated by bringing two top-tier bangers of some story. So we got two great ones.
Absolutely.
So we'll get to that in a minute. This is Schemes, or as it's called for me, Plans and Schemes, Hobbies, Goals, and Crimes. And we begin back at our favorite location that everyone hangs out at and is not Serena. It's Stardust.
Yeah, the camera snakes up Tenkaichi Street and into Stardust.
It's like the beginning of Ocarina of Time. It's playing the...
Yeah, it's another one of those very PS2 camera tracking shots.
The camera swings between a guy's legs, then bonks into a stop sign, and then kind of shakes off, and then keeps flying back into Stardust. Hey.
Listen.
But unfortunately, our time at Stardust has been horribly ruined because of the fact that
Navi gets shot by Kawara.
Yeah, Kawara instantly. It's Kawara the cop, and Date is here as well. So, two shitty cops for a shitty cutscene. Maybe the cutscene's fine, but Kawara and Date are in it. And speaking of which, Kawara sure is just constantly. His character trait really is just I love to shoot everyone.
Yeah, I am
really just settled in on this really strongly this week.
Yeah, he's just they're sitting up in the VIP lounge. Yuya is serving them drinks. It's good to see Yuya again.
Yeah, I always like to see Yuya.
Yeah, he's now the head hostess, not hostess.
Yeah, he's moving up in the world.
Yeah. And they're like, wow, just a year ago, you were just some punk, but now you've moved up in the world.
Date and Yuya have a catching up session for a minute where Date's like, thanks for your help with my daughter. And then Yuya's like, oh, how is Saya? And then apparently Saya is going to beautician school, so she's doing great.
Yeah, good for Saya.
Happy for her.
I hope she is able to spend plenty of time away from her dad.
Yeah, if she can become financially independent and move preferably to a different city where her dad isn't, that would definitely be good for her. Now we see, and then Date's like, it was so, a year ago I would have thought you were a no good punk, but it turns out you're a dear friend, Yuya.
Yeah. He's like, well, I still got a lot of learning to do, asshole. And then Kazuki walks up.
Good old Kazuki.
Immediately just starts acting suspicious.
Yeah, Kazuki shows up and his eyes are darting to the left and to the right.
Yeah,
the
he's
whole time.
like he's like looking at the exit. The music's playing. Like, oh, what's going on with this guy? He's tugging at his collar. Like, ugh.
Yeah, two cops. Kazuki's like, oh, why are these cops here? This isn't great. And then Date's like, sorry for ruining your perfectly good establishment by bringing two shitty cops here, but we gotta talk to you in private. He's like, okay, cool. Yuya leaves. He's just like, I'll go get you boys some snacks.
What kind of snacks is Yuya gonna go get them?
Well, we see the snacks later in the scene. It's like
we
a
do?
fruit platter.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
He's like, I'll be back. I'll go get you some drinks and some snacks.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah.
What is it, like some charcuterie or something? Like what is it?
Yeah, I think he's just got some fruit or something. You know how it is. He comes back. He's got some tendos. He's got some fucking some potato chips. He's got some
pizza rolls.
Yeah. Oh,
you growing boys, you need some snacks.
What if that was like on the menu at Stardust is just like pizza rolls. When you play these games and you look at the menus at the hostess clubs and the host clubs, they're usually like carbonara or like fresh fruit platter. You go to Stardust, this place isn't like every other host club. The reason it's the number one in town. It's pizza bagels, pizza rolls. It's got Uncrustables on the menu.
When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime, even at the host club, and you want to do that. Now I'm just imagining, how you eat like an oyster, you just pick up the half shell and you just slurp it off.
I've never eaten an oyster, but I can imagine
people do
act.
it. Yeah, I've seen Guy Fieri do it.
Like a nasty.
Yeah. So just
gross.
doing that with a pizza bagel, just imagine
just sucking the topping off and then leaving the bagel behind.
Just slurping it off with your whole mouth and just leaving.
That's how they do it at Stardust.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're just there for the topping.
He's
like, I've got a long way to go. I haven't really learned how to master the bagel slurp yet. So he leaves and Kazuki sits down.
Can I get a Mountain Dew waterfall up here, please?
Oh shit. Yeah, they're filling up the coupe glasses and they're just spilling down the side. So Date tells Kazuki, he's like, listen, in 1 hour, a horde of investigators is going to pour into your establishment. Tokyo PD has done such a bad job keeping all of the foreign criminal organizations from taking over the city that we're just going to basically send everyone in to round up all the people. It sucks. It's
all the illegal immigrants in the city.
Yeah, exactly.
They're doing this at sex shops and clubs all over town.
But Date, because Date is such an ethical man, he says, because you have helped me out, Kazuki, I'm going to let you know that it's going to happen in advance. Though we do learn later that this is a trick.
Yeah, he's bluffing.
It's a prank. Mm-hmm. Though we also did learn that Kazuki is an immigrant. I don't know if.
Well, I mean, presumably not an illegal immigrant, or at least
we don't know that.
Kazuki says that he isn't one, or that there isn't any working.
He says there's no. Yeah, he says it's all legal here, Mr. Date. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go down these stairs. I'm gonna tell my host friends, and then I'm gonna literally run out the door.
Yeah. He goes downstairs. He closes up shop, announces it over the PA system, and then Date and Kawara turn their backs on him for literally 2 seconds, and he sprints out the door.
It's pretty funny.
It's really funny.
Pretty bad job. And then as they go down the stairs to chase him, that's when you see Yuya with his pizza rolls and his pizza bagels. He's like, hey, where are you going?
Where are you going? I'm gonna have to eat all these by myself.
Delicious. So they all go out the door, and then we're back, and then we just unceremoniously, just an extremely jarring cut. Now we're at Serena with Kiryu. I didn't know what was up at that.
Yeah.
She's like, all right, time to go to the Amano building.
Yeah. Kiryu doesn't know where the Amano building is.
Mm-hmm. He's got to figure out that secret lost information. But first, shall we talk about some subbed stories?
Let's talk about some subbed stories. Why don't we?
Now, these are both Kamurocho sub stories, yeah?
Correct.
Okay, who wants to go first? Do you want to go first?
You go first.
All right. My sub-story is sub-story number... I don't know. The numbering system is completely arbitrary. It doesn't matter. It's called the Legendary Dragon or the Fake Kiryu. It depends on the game you're playing. So we're walking around Kamurocho, and if you set foot in the Champion District, you will see... Hey! What the fuck do you think you're doing? Don't piss him off. He's the Dragon of Dojima.
Huh?
So Kiryu comes across two men. Now, they may look familiar, but not so much, because one of them looks kind of like Shinji. Rest in peace. Rest in piss.
Mm-hmm.
Nasty boy. And the other one...
He's a very small man, though.
He's a very small man for a Shinji, and he doesn't have Shinji's iconic epic trench coat or his double guns, and he's also alive.
Yeah.
So none of these things to me as the player are saying, this guy isn't Shinji. This isn't the Shinji I know and love. He's not even a pervert.
Yeah.
And with him is a man who's large and dressed exactly like Kiryu.
Yeah, he's a little more like, you know...
He's a little wider
Yeah,
than
he's a little overweight, you know.
He's filled out a little more.
No shame in it. Just
He's still tall. He's still tall,
he just doesn't
though.
have Kiryu's build. He's very obviously not
No,
Kiryu.
he's not like shredded. Also, we know that he's not Kiryu because we're playing as Kiryu.
Yeah.
So that also helps us a lot. I'm not... Wait, what? Huh? I don't remember Kiryu looking like that. They're just kind of accosting some party boys, and you know, Shinji is kind of being the brains in this operation. He's the one shaking him down, and they're relying on fake Kiryu's big,
he just sits there
body.
looking tough.
Mm-hmm. He's like, do you know who this guy is? This is the legendary Dragon of Dojima that you bumped into. And the guy's like, he's like, I've been having a shitty day. You don't make it any shittier. And then the guys are like, oh boy, sorry, Mr. Kiryu. And then they give him their money and they run. They complain a little bit about how kids these days are so broke. And then fake Kiryu's like, I told you not to go for kids, bro. And then as he's doing this, real Kiryu slams into the fake Kiryu. Which is very funny. Also, this is all in voice-acted cutscenes, which is always fun for a sub-story. Fake Shinji is just like, do you know who you bumped into? You apologize, and maybe he'll let you go without a warning. And then Kiryu bows and he says, I'm so sorry. And then the fake Kiryu is just like, you don't look sorry yet. And they try to shake him down, but Kiryu isn't really responding, and because of that, they're just like, whatever, we'll let you go this time with a warning. As Kiryu leaves. Later, if you're walking by the beloved Yakuza series location, Bar Jewel, if you remember, that was where we met
the forger,
Yeah, the forger, the counterfeiter. One of the employees at Bar Jewel runs up to Kiryu and he says, oh, help us out. These customers have gone crazy. So you go over there and there's Kiryu and Shinji, not real, pretend Kiryu. And they're trying to get out of a bar tab. They're like, that service was shit. You can't expect us to pay for this. And the staff is like, the guy running the bar says, oh, but you looked like you were enjoying yourselves until it came time to pay. Kiryu... God damn, I love Kiryu so much. Real Kiryu walks up, and now it's a real voice cutscene again. And he goes, dining and dashing isn't very nice. And then the fake Kiryu says, do you know who I am? I'm the Dragon of Dojima. And Kiryu just goes, eh?
Huh? Excuse me?
Huh? I love the way Takaya Kuroda just goes, eh?
Oh?
Huh?
Nani?
Shinji is like, she's like, you better be scared. You don't want to piss this guy off. And then he grabs Kiryu, and Kiryu like pulls his arm off of him, just like not like he doesn't like rip his arm off, but he removes.
It sounded like you were saying.
He rips Shinji's arm off, clean off his. No, Shinji like puts his arm on it, and Kiryu just like
standard shit he does, where he's like, "Do not touch me, please."
He walks up to fake Kiryu and he bows and he goes, please, Kiryu-san, let's settle this peacefully. I love the way he is fully bought into this charade here. He's not going to out himself as being really the real Kiryu, even though he's dressed exactly the same.
Yeah, the other guys never remark that, hey, this guy looks just like you, but like, what's going on?
Fake Kiryu says he doesn't want to settle things peacefully, and then Kiryu says, all right, cool, let's do it the hard way. But before we can fight, Fake Kiryu punches Kiryu in the face.
Yeah.
Like really hard, except Kiryu does not even remotely react to it.
Not at all.
He does not feel it at all. And then he's just like, too late to beg for mercy. And then he kicks the shit out of them. And then the staff member's like, oh, thank you, Mr. Kiryu. You make the Dojima family proud. And then Kiryu leaves, and then the fake Kiryu goes, huh? What?
Nani?
Is that the real Kiryu? And then before he leaves, he just says, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'll give you another taste to help you decide. And then they're like, oh, boy. And that's the end of the sub-story.
No. Yeah.
That's a very good one. I love that one a lot.
Yeah, that's one of the iconic ones, along with mine. Also, that was sub-story number 2.
Ah, the second one.
And I'm doing sub-story number 1, which is called Be My Baby.
Yay.
Yay. Yeah, if you know one sub-story from this game, it's probably this one. So Kiryu's just walking down, I think it's Pink Street, and when there's a bunch of goons blocking the way, and they're like, hey, sorry, bud, you're gonna have to go around. You just pick some other street. You can't go down here because, this is Gandawara family turf. You can't just, come waltzing down here anytime you want. Kiryu's like, well, no, fuck that. I walk where I want.
By the way,
yeah.
Saxophone just started. I think noise removal gets it, but otherwise I would just say, like...
I did hear a little bit of a toot just now.
Yeah, you hearing that?
Just vaguely, just faintly. It's fine.
Okay, I think noise removal might be able to get it.
It's funny. Sorry. So yeah, you're walking down the street and these guys they block your way. Kiryu says, "No way, I'm not doing that." And you beat them up. I'm like, "Oh no, this guy's tough." And then their patriarch walks up and he's like, "Hey, come on. Get a look at this guy. He's big and tough and strong. I'm sorry, pal. I'm sorry my goons were so mean to you. How about, I'll treat you to a night on the town at my favorite club. You're really going to love it. The girls there will blow your mind, dude. It's going to be great. Just look, come with me. It'll be great." So you go to the club and you walk in and there is the first thing you notice is a pacifier on the floor.
Oh boy.
Second,
Argyle, we fucking can't do this.
the second and third things you notice are the set of honkers on this woman who is standing in front of you.
Argyle, would you say that they're big mommy milkers?
Yeah, I would. Just factually, that's what they are.
Just like I'm not saying I like it, but I am saying
as an objective observation,
like,
just like scientifically,
there's
that's
no,
what they are.
Yeah, unfortunately, according to science and according to the dictionary, that is what they are.
Yeah, that's what they are. So, she asks, "Hey, like, what's your name?" And you get a dialogue choice. You can say it's Kiryu. Why do you want to know? Or I don't want to say. I don't want to say what my name is.
Kiryu's too embarrassed.
I just went ahead and told her my name is Kiryu. And she says, "Oh, Kazuma, huh? That sounds a little too old, don't you think? We should go with Kaz-kun. How about that?"
Kaz-kun.
Right. Yeah. And she says, "Okay, well, I gotta get you something to drink. Do you prefer breast milk or bottled milk?"
Ah! No. No. Stop it.
And you get another dialogue choice. You can say, "What is that supposed to mean?" Milk, for sure. "I prefer coffee." Or, "I love boobs!" Exclamation point.
Kiryu, no. Which one did you make him say?
Milk. Pick milk.
Milk.
He's gotta have strong bones.
Gotta have strong bones. That's how Kiryu got so big and strong, was because he drank all that milk.
Yeah, he's got the bones for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like milk. And she says, "Oh, you're pretty kinky, mister."
Oh my god.
Now just sit back and trust Mommy Machiko. I've got a warm bottle, a fresh diaper. I've even got a potty for you.
Leave him alone. He's been through so much. You don't need to put him through this, Mommy Machiko.
And Kiryu notices the bed nearby. It's got a little baby blanket on it and a bunch of little nappies. And he's like,
what part of Kiryu's experience does he not realize what's going on when he found a pacifier and then the nurse lady's like, do you want breast milk, Kiryu?
He's
come on, you gotta know what's going on.
He's doing the geometry around his head.
Yeah, he's like, I don't. Okay, what kinds of things do these have in common?
Babies. And he says, "Oh,
babies.
do you have a baby in here while you do this? What's going on, lady? This is weird." She says, "Yeah, there is a baby in here. He's right in front of me." And points at you.
Duff.
Now let's get you out of those dirty pants and into a nice, clean diaper.
Yes.
So it goes back to
beautiful
animated cutscene, and Kiryu's like, please do not
stop.
Get your hands off of me.
This
Don't.
is very uncomfortable
and
about
just
this.
knocks down like a wall.
There's a partition.
Yeah, there's like a partition, so I guess they could hear all of this into the rest of the club, which is just it's
just a playroom nursery.
Yeah, it's just like a daycare, it looks like, and all of the guys from before, Patriarch Gondawara and his boys,
Yakuza,
they're all in diapers. They're all pretending to be babies, and there's women mothering them. And Kiryu is just like, "Oh, I see what's going on here. I'm sorry, but I'm not into this, so I'm gonna leave. Bye."
I'm not gonna kink shame, but this is not my style, so I'm just on my way out.
Yeah, and Patriarch Gondawara is like, "Whoa, wait, hold on. You're just gonna reject my hospitality like that? Like, come on, don't be an asshole here. You can't just walk out on a guy after I offer, I set you up in this nice club. Like, come on, boys, let's pacify this bitch," is what he says.
I think it's uncool of Gondawara to insist that Kiryu participate. It's very clear that Kiryu is not aware of the situation going into it. So it's uncool of Gondawara to be like, "Hey, you're not comfortable with this? Well, fuck you. I'm going to kick the shit out of you."
Yeah.
But it's fine because it's Kiryu. So Kiryu, he's going to fight 5 strong adult babies and he'll destroy them. So
yeah. And this is, of course, the source of the famous image that you've all seen on Twitter, where they're like, "Oh, you can see the mix of emotions on Kiryu's face as he knows he's about to have to
fight some babies,
beat the shit out of a man in an adult diaper."
That's okay. He's doing the best that he can.
It's fine. You do it. You beat up all 5 of them.
Yeah.
Patriarch Gondawara does have kind of a unique fighting style.
Mm-hmm.
He has a rattle and he does baby moves. So yeah, you beat them up, and Kiryu's just like, "Look, again, I'm not gonna kink shame you, but like, you shouldn't like force people to participate in the thing that you're into, because not everybody's into that." And he walks out, and by the time he's on the street, the rest of the Gondawara family is there, and they're back in their normal clothes. And they say, "Okay, thank you so much. We were also not into that. But the patriarch tells you to do something, you got to do it. But hopefully he's kind of come to his senses after what you just did. I'm gonna spoil that. No, he hasn't.
Absolutely not. No, this man will stick around.
Yeah. And they thank you, and that's the end of the sub story.
So with that, yeah.
You can unlock Gondawara for the clan creator, for the.
Oh boy.
Yeah, for Majima Construction, and also he will be in the Coliseum. You can find him there.
Excellent.
Yeah, wonderful.
All right, back to finding the Amano building. You just gotta kind of ask around. I think there's a guy at the theater district who will tell you.
Yeah, Kiryu says, "Oh, thankfully we ran into Tamura yesterday, so I can just go to the theater district and ask him." And you go to the you go to the theater square,
Tamura.
and it's not Tamura. It is It's Tamura's friend, Marita.
Marita?
Yeah, Marita.
Yeah.
And Marita says, "Oh, I'm a friend of Tamura's. I haven't seen him in a while, though. Very strange."
Oh my god, we literally just saw Tamura last chapter.
Yeah.
I think if I could just cut something out of this game, just like, why is who the fuck is, why do we care about Tamura and whoever, Aoki and fucking Morita and Kurokawa and all these informants? Like, stop.
Please stop. And you can ask him a few questions. You can ask him, "Oh, where's have you heard anything about Kazuki? You know, my friend Yuyu is worried about him. He says, oh, no, I don't know anything about that. What about the Amano building? It's across from Children's Park. It has been taken over by a gang of, like, punk kids calling themselves 16-bit.
They're called 16-bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the color gangs are out, and the gamer gangs are in.
Yes. There's a rogue gamer clan taking up the Amano building.
And this is 2008 that this game takes place in, so these are, like, retro game boys that love to play their old school games.
It's 2006.
Oh, right. The game came... Yeah, it's the Western release is in 2006, and then the Western release in 2008. So, I mean, what I will say is that, you know, the next-gen consoles are on the horizon. They might have even been announced at E3 at this point.
Yakuza 2 came out at the end of the PS2's lifespan.
PS2.
So, like...
The Yakuza 2 came out while the PS3 was already out. At least
probably in
West.
America, yeah. I don't know about in Japan, but yeah.
These boys are just standing around playing on their GBAs, and they love it.
Yeah. They're PSPs.
So you go to the Amano building, and you run into some boys from 16-bit.
The door is locked.
And they're like, yeah, the door's locked. So they come in, they're like, hey, you're probably with those dudes who took over our hideout. Let's go fuck them up. And then I do like Kiryu and Sayama have that team attack where they both just kick opposite ends of the...
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the heat actions. When you're roaming around with Sayama, there's a couple of different heat actions you can do, and yeah...
We didn't say that Sayama's coming with us, but she's here.
Yeah,
she's here
of course
for the
she's
whole
here.
time.
And yeah, one of them, you both kick the same guy in the head. Very good. And then the other one, Kiryu does like a spinning elbow on the back of a guy's head, and then Sayama does a fucking scorpion kick right into his face. It's great.
Incredible.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like Sayama that much, but I do like her moves.
Yeah, she's got good moves.
After you beat up the gang of boys, they're like, "What's going on?" And Kiryu's like, "I want to know about how do I get into the building." And apparently, one of those pesky foreign gangs just took over the Amano building. Kiryu wants the key, but only the boss of the 16-bit has one, and he lives in the alley behind the drugstore. So we go there. And we meet a gamer.
Yeah, his name is Nishino.
And he's just Nishino?
Yes.
I have he's Muno in my game. I don't know.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, Nishino is just like, "Hey, shut up, I'm trying to fight the final boss here. Hey, listen.
I've only got one life left. I'm out of continues."
Kiryu and Sayama hate gamers.
Yeah.
They hate gamers so much. Sayama says, "That thing's gonna rot your brain." Kiryu says, "Fucking these kids on their games."
Yeah, Kiryu grabs him by the collar and says, "Hey, there's more important things in life than video games."
Kiryu, you are a gamer. You've been playing games since 1988.
Yeah, come on. You're like an OG gamer. Come on.
Yeah. The guy's just like, "Come on, I lost my life. I'm dying. Kiryu." And then Kiryu says, I just want the key. And then the gamer boy's like, he pulls out his phone and he's like, "Hey, big bro, help me out here." And then a large gamer shows up, the two sizes of gamer.
Yeah.
And now we have to fight the Nishino brothers and the Muno brothers, depending on let's call them the Game Boys.
The Game Boys.
You have to fight these two Game Boys. They're very easy.
They're pretty, yeah, I mean, they're pretty beefy in Kiwami too, because just everybody has at least 3 health bars.
3 health bars?
Yeah.
There are no, the red eye Ornstein and Smo fight from Yakuza 1.
Yeah, it's another Ornstein and Smo, huh? That is right.
One small brother, one big brother fight them. You beat up the boys, and that's when you get the key, and you gotta go all the way the fuck back over to the Amano building.
The younger Nishino brother says, "This isn't even my second form. Come on!" And then you're like, "I don't have time for this," and he gives you the key. You don't
see. It's interesting because if this guy is going to pretend that all of his combat encounters are video games, we learned from Yakuza 7 that really works.
It does.
That's like that. So but I guess not enough to beat Kiryu. So.
Honestly, it even works in this game. You just got to be the right kind of person to do it.
Yeah, you got to be the right kind of person.
Yeah.
We go back all the way the fuck back to the Amano building. Kiryu tells Sayama to wait outside, even though she's proven herself very good in combat encounters, but whatever.
Yeah.
There's a big long battle up some stairs. Do you have anything you wanted to say about the long battle?
The first thing that happens when you walk in the door is that a man in black kicks a box at you.
Yeah, it's all men in black. classic Yakuza enemy, just dudes in suits.
You have to do a QTE to avoid the box hitting you in the face.
Yeah, and it's one of those ones where you're trying to get up to the roof, so you just keep going up the stairs.
Also in
building,
Kiwami 2, there are like barriers you have to break through. This is a new addition to the Dragon Engine. You have to pick up things to wreck these barriers with, or you can just hit them with your hands.
Uninteresting, yeah. But
there's one point.
Most important
there's
thing,
one point.
Yeah.
Where you pick up a knight shield that's just lying around in this building.
Just like a medieval.
Yeah, like a medieval
shield.
European shield, and to block gunfire, because there's just like 3 dudes with guns at the end of a hallway. So you just slowly trudge your way down this hallway as they shoot you.
I love gameplay.
And every time they shoot you, you get halted in your tracks, but you do block it, so you're not taking damage.
I love gameplay.
And one of them has a submachine gun and will shoot you for like a full 2 seconds. So you'll just be standing still while that's happening.
I love gameplay.
I love gameplay. Video games, good. Guns, great.
Really good video games. Speaking of things that are great, we get to the top of the Amano building, and we're coming up on the end of the chapter. Like we said, this is a very, very short chapter.
All of these guys are labeled as mysterious foreigners, by the way.
Oh, I saw them as Men in Black.
A couple of them are Men in Black. The stronger ones are.
Oh, and then others are mysterious foreigners.
Yes.
These gotta get rid of these. Gotta get out of there. Everything in this game is xenophobia. Yakuza 2 xenophobia. Get to the top of the building, and here's who is present. Hold up.
There is a boss fight.
Oh.
There's a boss fight here.
Okay.
Yeah, there are a mini boss, I guess.
Yeah.
The man in black who's been accosting you as you go through this building. You have one final confrontation with him. He's doing a lot of like taekwondo on you. A lot of sweet kicks. He's pretty tough, kind of aggressive. He's got like a grab that he can get you with. He's not too bad. And then once you knock him out, he pops back up. But now he has knives sticking out of his shoes.
His shoes? Oh yeah.
This is the infamous Kiwami 2 knife shoe man.
Knife shoe guy. There's another really wild knife man in Yakuza 3, I think, but we'll get to him next.
Yeah, but this guy is like, since this is a game that people have actually played, everybody knows Knife Shoe Man because he's the hardest boss in the fucking game.
Knife Shoeman.
Because you can't block his attacks because they're knives unless you're using a weapon, which I would advise you to. He hits pretty hard. He's very aggressive. He can block you a lot. He's just, go ahead.
A lot of difficult encounters in this game. Which is a shame because you really can't just destroy the difficulty.
There's also another 2 boxes scattered around the room conveniently for him to kick at you. So you got to do QTs to avoid those.
If I was fighting Knife Shoeman, I would simply dodge so I didn't have to get hit at all. So maybe you should have tried that.
Yeah, dodge and activate Witch Time.
Yeah, you got to dodge and activate Witch Time, or you can go into Blade mode and hold R to ninja run, which deflects all blades and bullets. Yeah. Or you could fucking parry counter him, idiot.
You could duck dodge. That'll dodge. Most of his attacks are high, so that'll just completely dodge all of his attacks. Just be careful. You use your guard breaker at the right time, then you can get some good stunning hits on him, and then get a pummel on him, and then that's pretty much it. Maybe use your god roulette if you need to, but you don't need to.
So we take out Knife Shoeman, and now we get to the top of the building. May I offer a roll call? Offer
a roll call, please.
All right, we've got Kawara. Okay, we've got Date. We've got Kazuki, and then there's Kazuki. So there's Date, Kawara, and then there's 2 Kazukis. I smell shenanigans coming up.
Ooh, who could have guessed?
Which one's the real Kazuki? It's
classic sitcom plot.
Sitcom plot. Now we've reached the first really truly profoundly weird moment of this game, I think, which is that there's 2 Kazukis up on this roof.
Yes.
It'll only get weirder from here. So I hope you're all excited for that. This is nothing compared to what comes later. Date and Kawara try to figure out which one's the real Kazuki. Kiryu walks up and he literally is just like, "What the fuck am I looking at right now?" This is when one Kazuki looks at Kiryu and he says, "Oh, you gotta save me! I've been locked up. I've been locked up for a month."
Yeah, I just woke up here.
I woke up here, and then the other one is like, "That's a lie. You dragged me here at gunpoint, and you know it."
Yeah.
And Kiryu's just like, I don't know what's happened. I was just told to be here at 1 a.m.
Yeah, where's Daigo? What's going on?
Yeah. Then Kawara just does his favorite cop thing, which is, "I have a hunch I'm going to kill one of you on purpose."
Yeah.
And he's gonna shoot the one that they saw at Stardust because he says like, you can change your face all you like, but you can never change your voice. You were at the club and you led us right here. I've got a hunch that you're the fake.
Yeah, when you're a cop, your gut instincts can be the difference between life and death.
Yeah, this sucks. I fucking
You wouldn't
hate
know,
this
Date. I've been in so many kill or be killed situations now. This is just how it is for us real cops.
He sucks so much. This is the worst. Kawara's significantly worse than Date, because at least Date is incompetent. Kawara is just like, I'm going to kill everyone.
Yeah, like, fucking Date is at least, he's like Don Knotts in the Andy Griffith Show. He's just like a bumbling cop. He's funny at least, but Kawara's just like, yeah, I'm going to shoot everyone.
Yeah, Kawara's just got a bloodlust like all cops, and he then fake Kazuki goes double guns and just shoots
first Date pulls a gun on Kawara.
Oh yeah, Date's now pointing a gun at his fellow cop, which, I mean, first good thing that Date has ever done, I guess. Then Date's like, you'd kill a man based on your gut feeling? And then Kawara says, Kazuki reeks of blood. And then fake Kazuki goes double guns. He pulls 2 guns out. He starts evil laughing. He shoots Kawara and Kazuki. But he shoots them, like, he doesn't kill them.
Yeah.
Like, they're fine. Then Kiryu's just like, you called me yesterday.
Kawara doesn't pose any threat, by the way. I don't know why he shot him. Like,
I don't know why.
If anything, it seems like you should shoot maybe the 2 guys with guns that are standing in front of you.
Yeah.
But you only shot one of them. Whatever.
Evil fake Kazuki's like, I guess this could be the real Kazuki, and we've just grossly misjudged his character.
Possibly, who knows?
But I think that, this is fake Kazuki, and he says, I called you here yesterday, and no, I'm not going to tell you where Daigo is. I'm going to kill all of you, and it's going to make it seem like you all killed each other. And then I think Date says, like, why the fuck would we kill each other? And then fake Kazuki goes, I just realized that in the chapter with 2 Kazukis, we also talked about the sub-story with 2 Kiryus.
Oh.
He just says, give the story an ending and the rest will write itself.
Yep.
And then Kawara is like, Date, you've got to shoot Kazuki. And this is when Date fucks up in a really funny way.
Yeah.
Where Date, who is a cop, who is trained with firearms, and, for better or for worse, he knows how to use a gun, points the gun right at Kazuki's head. And somehow, some way, the bullet just gently grazes his
He gives
face
him the
and leaves a
Avdol
little
special.
cut. How the fuck did he miss that? He was literally pointing it's not even like he was at an angle. It's like he curved the bullet to scrape by his head.
Yeah, he was using Emperor to curve the bullet, and he happened to...
He does, that's his horrible stand. And then the good news is that Sayama's here, and she's also a cop, so she kills Kazuki. Fake.
Yeah, she doesn't go for a fucking headshot. Like, she goes for center mass, like you're supposed to.
Yeah, she just shoots him right in the chest, and he dies, Date is just a gamer, and he's like, well, if I get a headshot, then I get extra points.
Yeah, I'll get my kill streak faster.
I gotta get my accuracy level high and my KD.
Mm-hmm. I know how video games work.
Yes. Sayama's just like, I heard gunshots, so I came up the stairs. I followed the trail of bodies, and I walked right past the knife shoeman.
And that's pretty much it. Everybody just starts to, like, they just pack up and leave. Like, Kiryu picks up Kazuki, Date gets Kawara, and they're like, yeah, we gotta get out of here before the cops get here.
Yeah, you hear sirens, and then they're like, wait, we are all cops here, except for Kiryu. And then, I don't even remember who says this, but they're just like, everyone's on high alert. They wouldn't believe us if we told us what happened. None of this really makes sense, so let's just all run.
Yeah.
And make the situation considerably worse for ourselves, I guess.
Yeah.
Date says, like, things are so it's Date who says, things are so fishy right now, we should all just run and meet back up later.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the chapter.
Yeah, that's the end of the chapter. Pretty short one.
Yeah, pretty short one, but you can't get past the novelty of having 2 Kazukis.
Yeah. In no other game on the planet can you have 2 Kazukis.
Damn, your mom lets you have 2 Kazukis?
Wow.
I just looked up the name of the next chapter and I'm sweating.
Really?
Yakuza, you can't keep doing this. This game.
Oh, yeah.
I was really excited.
Okay, I'm looking at it now, huh? Okay.
I remember this game being pretty xenophobic, but I didn't remember it being this bad.
Oof.
Come on. Next week is Jesus Christ, Yakuza. Next week is chapter 7, The Foreign Threat. Holy
Jesus.
shit. Come on.
The foreign devil,
Yeah, jeez. I mean, so,
we also forgot to mention that after Date shot the fake Kazuki in the head, he like swore at him in Korean. So
he's Korean.
Yeah.
So there is definitely xenophobia permeating the entire Yakuza series, but it definitely like got a lot better, especially in the more recent games. Yeah, this is as bad as it's ever gonna get, and it's pretty yikes to me. Which is a shame because the Yakuza, the good stuff in this game is very good, and then the bad stuff in this game is very, very bad.
Yeah.
So
we'll have a fun chapter.
The fun chapters are good. I think all the stuff with Ryuji is really good. And now we're about to enter the portion of the game where it's about scary Korean people, and that's the part where it's very, very bad.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna sit here and
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you, and
no, we're not gonna shower the game with praise when it's gonna be very, very bad. So Yakuza 2 has a lot of problems.
It does.
It's rapidly descending my rankings as I remember all the problems it has.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll go back up once we get to the end. But
yeah, the ending's pretty wild.
Yeah.
But now we're in the middle part where it's all about the Korean.
Yeah, we're in the kind of flabby middle part where it's like, what if Korean people were just like all evil? They had like a suicide death cult group.
Yeah. They have like a weird evil Korean death cult that we're going to learn about. So that's not great. Not a fan. We'll talk more about it next week when we talk about the horribly titled Chapter 7, which I will not say again.
Yeah. I'll say it again next week, probably.
I'll just censor it. But that's this week's chapter. Very short. Let's go into our question for the week. We have a Twitter at Kamurocho Radio. And I've also done things a little differently, where if you join our Discord, you can also leave a question there, just because I know not everybody uses Twitter. Mm-hmm. But we've got our one Dan question of the week from friend of the show, Big Challenges, or Bigger Challenge. Our good friend.
I feel like we had one other one, but I don't feel like digging it up on the Discord right now.
No, it's in the Discord. It was Dan left us a question on the Discord.
No, I feel like somebody else left us a question in some other channel, and I didn't like bookmark it anywhere. So, oh well,
that's okay. If we missed your question, just let us know. But our one question this week is: how would you tell apart your co-host from their doppelganger? Argyle, you have been cloned. You have an evil fake, and I have an evil fake. How am I going to tell apart your fake clone?
I think that's for you to answer. I don't think I can do that.
I know. I'm trying to think.
I'm thinking of
what would something that only the real Argyle would know. I guess I'd just ask you like a god hand button combo.
I don't know the button combos.
Damn it.
Well, I know some of them. It's just that I'm not capable of doing them with my hands and brain. I mean, and also the game doesn't really work like that.
I see. I would record an episode of this podcast with both of you, and then I would kill whoever mutes their microphone the least.
You didn't mute your microphone at all during the whole recording. You must be the fake.
You must be the fake. How would you tell the real me from the fake clone me?
Made you gauge your love of Matt Dallas as Kyle XY. See who
only the real
who has a longer list of traits they love about Kyle XY from the hit show Kyle XY.
You would just ask me like what my dog shit opinions on musical theater are, and then the fake me would be like, "Fuck that, I'm not." And then I would be
please,
like,
I have respect for myself.
You'd be like, "What's your favorite song in Cats the Musical?" And I'd be like, "Well, I have."
Well, shit, I could answer that. That's what my favorite, song from Cats the Musical is.
Which is
Skimbleshanks, the railway cat.
Well, Skimbleshanks is really good in the movie, from what I've seen.
Okay, if we're talking about the musical, I'm talking about the movie.
I said Cats the Musical, not Cats the movie. No, the best song in Cats the best. I think my favorite song is obviously Mungo Jerry and Rumpelteazer.
Yeah, that's also really good in the movie, at least.
It's a good one. Yeah. My favorite song is definitely McCavity, because I want to see a new Idris Elba. I want to see all of his parts. I want to see his flesh. I want to see his skin.
Yeah, the fake one says, the bad song with Taylor Swift in it. with Bumblerina.
Oh my god. Yeah, the fake one is like, I saw Rise of the Skywalker that day. And you shoot him dead immediately. So that's sort of tips that you can use. So if you ever need to figure out which one's real, listeners, then you could use that trick. But otherwise, we'll wrap this episode up. Once again, apologies if the editing doesn't catch it for all the saxophone in the background. That's my wonderful downstairs neighbor. I'm sure some of you have followed my ongoing Jazz Hell saga.
Is that the same neighbor that was drumming like months ago?
No.
It's a different one.
You don't understand. I have two downstairs neighbors. They're roommates. One of them's a drummer and one of them's a saxophone
That's wonderful.
player. And I'm never free of these eternal torments.
That's great.
My lease is coming up, and I'm questioning how much I want to. The question is, how much do I want to experience the horrible inconvenience and nightmare that is moving, versus the possibility of continued jazz. Now, the problem for me is that the jazz neighbors are the devil, and I've had some bad neighbors.
It's like the saxophone's not that bad. I like to hear the tooting in the background, to be honest.
You say that, but you don't.
I don't live there. I don't live with it. It's a fun little background detail that I hear when I'm talking to you. It's not.
You like it. I don't know if everyone does. It is very funny to stream video games, and I'm streaming, and it just sounds like there's just a fun little little concert happening in the background. But besides that, let's wrap this up. So you can find all of our episodes at yakuzapod.com, our easy to remember URL, and you can find us on Twitter at Kamurocho Radio. You can find me on Twitter at Bradipus Rex, and you can listen to my two other shows, Kyle XY, which is about Matt Dallas's magnum opus Kyle XY, about the boy with no belly button. You can also listen to Slappers Only, a video game music showdown podcast, where we talk about the best and greatest in video game hits, and the episode that will be out the day that this is released is Portal 2.
Hell yeah.
Good episode. We just recorded it.
Good episode.
Argyle,
well, I don't know if it's a good episode, but...
Oh, it's a terrible episode.
I finally sent some things into an episode, so... I've been Argyle. You can find me on Twitter at Argyle_funk. You can also listen to my other podcast, Pod of Greed. That is P-O-D of Greed. At the time that this episode goes up, the most recent episode will have been our April Fool's episode. I just said episode 3 times in one sentence. It is Brainsplain. It is our Fi-Brain podcast. Fi-Brain, the Puzzle of God. Very good anime. We recorded a joke episode on it where we played characters that are loosely based on who we are, but from an alternate dimension.
Were you in that episode? Because I thought you in the Pod of Greed AU you had been tragically killed.
Argyle had been killed. Cashmere had not. But
oh, okay.
So I am in it, playing the character of Cashmere. But
excellent gimmick. And then for our Slappers Only April Fool's episode, you may have seen it in your feed.
Yes.
We talked about Donkey Kong Country TV show.
It's so good. It's a very good episode.
It's actually genuinely one of my favorite episodes.
The songs, the songs from that show are extremely good, so I'm glad you got to discuss them in some form.
Yeah. There was no bits or goofs around genuinely bringing the songs
you genuinely just talked about the merits of the songs as they happen, you goofed around them a little bit, like playing as if it was in the game actually, but other than that, it was just genuine discussion, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Diddy Drop Rap fucking slaps.
Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, Diddy Drop Rap is just good.
So that was fun. We're hosted on the Noise Space Podcast Network. Thank you very much, Podcast Overlord Matt, for letting us dwell on your network. There's some great shows on Noise Space.
Do you want to say what the URL for that network is?
Oh yeah, noisespace.xyz.
Yes.
And there's some really great shows out there. I recommend Nana Roy's Nightmare and Era.
It's about creepypasta. I'm always going to recommend 0 to 0 because they're still talking about the Snyder Cut, folks, and it's still good.
Yeah, listen to 0 to 0. It's my brother does that one, and it was about Who Wants to Be a Superhero, the sci-fi reality show starring Stan Lee as the bastard of Stan. Mm-hmm. But now they're talking about the Snyder Cut, and it's something.
Talking about those mommy boxes. Speaking of mommies.
Learn about those big mommy boxes.
Hell yeah.
Other great shows, Sonic Shuffle, Wow Cool Robot.
Yeah, Sonic Shuffle also did an April Fool's episode about the Sonic Dreams collection. I need to listen to that.
Listen to Fear Baiting. They just had their 200th episode.
Yeah, their 200th episode about the Sixth Sense. Very good.
pretty fucking good. So many great shows. All of them are really good. Check them all out. Thanks once again for Matt for letting us be on your network.
Is the Wonder Yeerks on Noise Space? I don't remember.
Yeah, Wonder Yeerk is on
Listen
Noise
to Wonder
Space.
Yeerks, also hosted by Sarah. It's about Animorphs.
It's about Animorphs. I simply do not understand what
I've never read
is, so
Animorphs, but it's a good podcast, so listen to it.
So that's all for this week. So thank you very much for listening. And wouldn't you believe it? Just in time for the end of the episode, the jazz has subsided. So perfect, beautiful, love it. We will be back for Chapter 7, whose title I would not like to say again. As the game tumbles into xenophobia, we will continue our coverage with through gritted teeth.
Yes.
So until then, we will see you next week. And as always, Kiwami means extreme. ケロ絶望チョプラ